What is up, and I welcome each and every one of you back to a brand new Civ 6 Deity Guide video. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 modded Civs that you need to get. They really spice up the game. I'm definitely going to be playing with these guys in a video coming soon, so definitely check out for that. But yeah, we're going to be looking at different leaders and Civs in the Civ 6 mod place. Marketplace, workshop thing, whatever you call it. I'm not going to be going, like, my criteria isn't the best civilizations. It's the ones that I think are the most interesting, the most fun, introduce new mechanics, or maybe new mechanics to older civs. But, yeah, without further ado, let's get started with number 5. We have Hadrian of the Roman Empire. Now, this guy is pretty much Rome, I would say, but you know, he has the Legion, he has the Bath, he has all that good stuff, but he has a new unique ability, Hadrian does, Graeculus. 50% production towards the first buildings of the encampment, theater square, campus, and holy site, and these buildings provide double the regular yields. So, for example, as you can see in the video, the barracks provides double production, so it would provide 2 production instead of 1. The library provides 5 science instead of 2, and I really like how the also amphitheater provides 5 culture, I think, instead of 2, and it rounds up a little bit, so it's like it's 5 for some reason. But this is a really good strategy you could use as Rome. Use your legions early on, and then get monster campus tiles, theater square tiles, heck, even holy site tiles, and just dominate that way after taking out your, you know, first or second early civilization out. I like Hadrian. I like his unique play style. The fact that you keep the legion and the Bath is still really nice, and obviously all roads lead to Rome's, also giving you a trading post. You don't get the free monument though, but it is fine because I really think the Graeculus ability is much better, in my opinion. I would say, well, I don't know, it's pretty debatable right now, but let's move on to the second civilization we are talking about. We are talking about Iceland, Ingolfur, Arnarson. Definitely said that wrong. There is no doubt in my mind about that. But Iceland is like one of those civs where, you know, it would be sort of like Nubia in Civ 6, where it's not really like a staple of the Civ series, but maybe, you know, every few games, you know, this civ would appear, quite honestly. But this is really good. He leads the Icelandic Commonwealth. Book of Settlements is his unique ability, leader ability. Settlers and recon units receive 1 movement speed, doubled during a dark age. Wow, that's pretty damn good. They make scouts actually worth it with Iceland. 4 movement speed scouts, I think, would make them completely worth it. Doubled during a dark age is pretty interesting, considering, you know, you could maybe intentionally try to ruin your empire. You know, maybe you could be like Nero or something, and then you could also, you know, just get a dark age, get more movement speed. Could be nice. Units escorting settlers inherit their movement speed. So if you can get like a number of settlers, I don't think it's the best strategy though, like building settlers to use them as movement speed boosters. I don't think that's good. But here's the kicker. Cities on tiles with breathtaking appeal or within 2 tiles of a natural wonder receive 2 amenities and 4 loyalty. Oh my god. Now all the civs I'm going to be talking about, I'll leave their mods linked down below in the description. The mod creators are really good. I think it's Sukratokt and JFD who've made all the mods I'm going to talk about today, but they are really good civs you should definitely try out. After that, we got Sagas of the Icelanders. Historic moments also provide great writer points. Campuses, theater squares, and commercial hubs gain major adjacency bonus from natural wonders. Volcanoes, volcanic soil, and geothermal fissures provide 2 appeal to adjacent tiles. And now the appeal is very important. We'll get to that a little bit later. But the Law Speaker right now is really damn nice. Icelandic Unique Civilian Unit. It provides 4 loyalty per turn when garrisoned in the city center. Pretty good if you're like forward settling or going to take out an enemy. The other thing is, though, it gives 50% extra adjacency when garrisoned in a district. You put them in a campus, you're going to be spamming out that science. It's absolutely insane. They can only be trained in your capital city, though, so you're going to have to let your other cities build some other infrastructure while your capital spams these out, because enough law speakers and you'd be able to get massive adjacency and loyalty in each and every single one of your cities. Finally, you have the aqueduct replacement, but not really. The Torfbier, or whatever the hell it's called. I have no idea. I'm going to butcher that name. Instead of the aqueduct's usual restrictions, it has none. You don't have to put it adjacent to your city center near a river or a mountain. You can put it anywhere, but it provides 3 housing, 1 food, 1 production. The bonus is increased to 4 housing, 2 food, and 2 production with charming appeal, and 5, 3, and 3 win on breathtaking appeal. Does not provide an adjacency bonus to an industrial zone, and if built adjacent to a geothermal fissure, 1 amenity, prevents food loss during droughts, and cannot be built on desert tiles. Now, this is really, really good. Really an interesting civ. I don't think it's too broken or anything. You do want to go into Dark Ages and use your lost speakers to keep the loyalty positive. Use your unique district, the aqueduct replacement, to get massive amounts of housing, food, and production. Do it near geothermal fissures. Do it near breathtaking tiles, and you will do amazing with Iceland. Iceland might not be like, like Rome or England or anything, I want to play the civ, nothing like that, but it is still a very interesting civ that you should definitely try out. Next up, though, we do have Joseph Stalin of the Soviet Empire. Now, again, I know what you guys are thinking, right? Why is this guy in the game? What's his ability? 0, -5 amenities and lack of food. Cities can't get more than 5 food per turn. No, they're actually pretty good, right? The victories is his leader ability. Yields from pillaging districts are doubled, and all land combat units recover 50 health upon capturing a city. So he's like Alexander, but instead of 100 health, it's 50 health, and instead of cities with wonders, it's all cities. That is insane. Wow. Gain the T-34 when you research the combustion technology. That's pretty damn insane. After that, we got Communist Nationalism as the civ ability. Buildings in their campus and industrial zone districts yield culture and tourism equal to half their intrinsic yield outputs rounded down. Build these districts 33% faster. So you're going to get industrial zones and campuses a lot faster, and they're going to give you a great amount of culture and tourism. Now, I'm talking about Joseph Stalin right now. You could obviously go for the Lenin one in the JFD Soviet Empire civ thing. I do think Joseph Stalin is better because of his 10 victories ability, pillaging doubled and recovering health, so I'm going to be talking mainly about him, but obviously you could go Lenin if you do kind of feel, nasty for playing Stalin. After that, you got the T-34 unique unit. Modern era replaces the tank, has 10 combat strength and fighting in a district, which, pretty good. It's a solid, tanks are already good. It's a solid unit. It's not going to change your game or anything, but it is still pretty damn good. After that, you got the Pechota. The unique modern era unit replaces the infantry. It costs 1 less movement speed to pillage, requires 2 less maintenance per gold, and it's pretty much the same as an infantry unit aside from that. Finally, we got the Novgorod, a standalone district, right? It's just a standalone district. It doesn't replace anything. Receive 50 science per appeal of a tile when replacing a farm with this district. So if you have a farm on a breathtaking tile, you're going to be getting 200 science when replacing it with the Novgorod. It also provides 2 great science points and 1 science for each adjacent neighborhood, and 15% production towards space race projects. I think they made the Soviet Empire, JFD, I think he did. He made it a little too broken, I think, because the amount of science, culture, and military strength you have is absolutely insane. The way you want to play these guys, I think, is just focus early on just building up your empire, get some science, get some production with your industrial zones and campuses, get some culture also, go get communism or fascism, ironically, and then use your T-34s and your Pechota to just pillage everything, take out enemy cities, and absolutely obliterate everybody. Very strong save. I think they might even be the strongest on the list, quite honestly. They're very strong. The Soviet Empire in JFD's workshop is absolutely insane. Now, moving on, we have Winston Churchill of the English Empire. Now, the reason I picked Churchill for this one is because his leader ability replaces England's, right? He still has the Sea Dog, the Royal Navy Dockyard, Workshop of the World, but he makes use of those abilities so much better, and he's the only civ in the game, the only modded civ I could find that has a bonus towards aircraft units. Let me talk about it. Obviously, his Sea Dogs, Royal Navy Dockyard, Workshop of the World. His unique ability, the Finest Hour, gives you 25% production towards air and naval units. These units fight at full strength even when damaged, and production bonus is doubled during an active war. So you can get 50% production towards air and naval units. Really expensive units, by the way, when during a war, which is insane. Gain the Spitfire unique unit when you research the radio technology. Now, his Spitfire unique unit, modern era unit that replaces the fighter when Churchill is their leader, has 5 combat strength and fighting in or adjacent to its home territory, and heals 10 damage. Oh my god, I got the Rona. Holy crap. Heals 10 damage after defeating an enemy, unlocks earlier at radio. This is a really damn good unique unit. You'll be able to build these faster. If you have aluminum, obviously, it does make it a lot better. But the other thing is, though, 5 combat strength, it's fine. You're really going to be using this for offense, I think, because you're going to be getting a lot earlier than the enemy AI is, and because the enemy doesn't really build a lot of airplane units, you should be fine. It also heals after killing an enemy unit. Wow. Even a land unit, one-shot an enemy warrior, you're going to heal. That's pretty damn insane. Obviously, the Sea Dog, Royal Navy Dockyard, Workshop of the World, does work on Churchill a lot better than Victoria. But yeah, this is really a unique dude. He gets production towards air and naval units, really focused on air units later on in the game. And I thought he'd be pretty interesting to talk about, and he does seem like a very fun civilization to play. Now, after Churchill, we have the, whatever his name is, I think it's the last one. We have Italy, actually, and I do think they are the last one. Now, Italy, I have two Italys. I am going to be talking about Margherita. Her name's literally Margherita. She's up on the screen. They could play Margherita or Mussolini, but just like with the Soviet Empire thing, I'm only going to be talking about Margherita because I do think she's a little bit better. Her unique ability is El Regio Escorsian. I apologize to all my Italian friends. Districts placed adjacent to the city center yield culture equal to their adjacency bonus. Wow. Gain the Royal Tour Unique project when they research diplomatic service. Centers of the Renaissance is the Civ ability. Districts produce additional great person points for being placed adjacent to another district. Wow. Condottier is a unique medieval mounted unit that must be purchased with gold, but incurs no maintenance, and it has 5 combat strength and fighting city-states. Not the best, honestly. You can't build it. Has to be built with money. Even with 0 maintenance, it still isn't the best. The Duomo is a unique building that provides faith equal to the adjacent culture of its district, and it has a slot for a great work of art and yields culture. I think it's a holy site, a temple replacement, if I'm not mistaken. I think probably. Who knows though, but I think she's better. You obviously have Il Duce Mussolini. He's more focused on domination, but he doesn't really make use of centers of the Renaissance ability, giving you a lot of great people points, while Margherita does. Her leader ability also gives her an insane amount of culture. This is definitely one of the best culture civs in the entire game if you're going to get her on the Steam Workshop. Very interesting, very simple abilities, but they're still very, very effective. One of the best civs that we can talk about right over here. Margherita of the Italian Empire. Thought she'd be cool to talk about. That is going to be it, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, obviously, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps me out a ton. And, yeah, let me know what other modded civs you guys like, and let me know what you guys think about these guys. What strategies do you have? Yeah, without further ado, I will see you all in the next video. Peace. Huge shout out to my members, Cash Christian, Ben Ownby, John Blair, Jackson Perez, Polaris Gaming, Jeff Utzler, Kim Cosmos, and a really special shout out to my oh my god subscribers, Robert and Overflow of Amenities.